So I have to speak in English in this video because I'm with my husband. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to speak in English even if it's a bit difficult for me. This little one is ta-da! Konnichiwa, everybody! Yes, konnichiwa. When did we meet?
2013.
What's our age that time? I can't remember. 20, when I was 26? 22?
3. 7 years ago.
Oh, 7 years ago. So, I'm 23. I was 23 that time and
30.
you're 30. So, you are
Japan.
Japan. You are Japan?
Japan.
So, our nationality is I'm from the Philippines and you are from?
Japan.
From Japan. Yeah. Okay, so we met in the Philippines year 2013. I was teaching in one of the English academies in Makati. So he was one of my students there. I taught him for 3 months because I moved to another company to be an executive assistant. And also he studied there for 3 months only, so it was same timing as when I moved to another company. So after 1 month we didn't see each other, but we knew each other's Facebook account. So he contacted me on Facebook and he asked me to teach him conversational English because he wanted to improve more his English. So that's why he asked me if I can do lessons during the weekend, like 1 hour a day, right? During the weekend. So he invited me to have a class in a cafe. After some few months of doing that, he suddenly said, let's eat in a restaurant. So we ate in a restaurant and after that he suddenly hugged me. How did you hug me? Like a Japanese anime type of confession, love confession. Like this, right? And then I was like, what's happening? So I was shocked that time. I didn't know what will be my reaction. So I just said, wait a minute. Kaping mainit. Char. I said, wait, I'm not ready for this. Like, it's not what I expected. I thought I was teaching him English that time. So, but he fell in love with me. When did you start to feel that you love me? Just suddenly, or like it was when you met me in the academy?
From the start.
Woo! Kimi no tore kare natta shinai kita elevejere shure sirena. Yeah. Go. And nawala tuloy ako. Said that I love you. I was shocked and I was like, yeah, I was like like in my mind was like, what's happening? I mean, it wasn't what I expected. I thought I'm his teacher and he was my student, so nothing else, just that. So I rejected his offer to be his girlfriend. So that time I said sorry, right? Sorry. I cannot. So after that, he didn't contact me for like a month. For a month? Was it a month or weeks? Just weeks. For how many weeks? So I also gave him space because I was thinking, oh, it's better not to contact him also because maybe I hurt his feelings. Suddenly he messaged me again and he said, let's give it a try and I wanna get to know you better because it's a different culture, right? So in the Philippines, you first say to the girl you want that I like you and I want to know you better, and like ligaw, panliligaw, right? In Japan, they make friends first, but they don't say like I like you right away, right? They try to make friends first, and then after some time they confess like I love you, and then it's either you say yes or no. Message me if it's okay if we go out again and try to know each other the Filipino way. Like, so if I'm gonna say yes, then it's good, but if I reject again, then move on, right? So yeah, after some time I got to know him better, and he's the guy that he's the guy that I was looking for. So yeah, and then so I said after some few dates, I said yes, let's be boyfriend and girlfriends. So we went out on dates, we traveled together. 4 months before you go back to Japan, you told me you're going back to Japan, right? But you didn't know the specific date yet. So that time I was like, what? So I was like, oh no, really? You're going back to Japan already? So I didn't know what to do that time. So I said I don't want a long distance relationship because I've been there. I've had long distance relationships before and it didn't work for me. So I told him it's either we break up or continue. So what did you say?
Continue.
So yes, so he said I'd like to continue the relationship. So I said, okay, I'm gonna try my best to apply online for a teaching job in Japan so we can continue this relationship. So and then I applied online, but unfortunately after 1 month of waiting, I didn't get any answer from any of the companies that I applied. I prayed to God, like, God, if Yoshi is the one for me, then it's up to you. Right? So I just pinaubaya ko kay Lord. I just let God decide or what His plan for us. So and then, but I still prayed for our relationship to work. Like, Lord, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I'm gonna try my best. If I'm gonna get this job, then it's the sign that we are meant to be together. But if I don't get any job in Japan, then right, so I need to move on. So and then I got the job. But it's not only Japan though that I applied for a job, because I told him maybe if I cannot apply for a job in Japan, I can apply for a job in Singapore or like countries near Japan. So maybe I can visit him once a month like that and travel to Japan and meet each other. So I tried applying jobs in other countries also. God answered my prayers. So I got emails from 2 companies, one from Singapore and then one from Japan. So I chose Japan, of course, because I want to continue our relationship, and also I want to help my family financially. So and then fast forward, I was able to go to Japan. So but then again, I said to him, I don't want long distance relationship. But when we were here in Japan, we were in a long distance relationship, right? So my city was different from his city. It was difficult, but we managed to see each other once a month, right? Once a month. So that was 2 years of long distance relationship. And I asked my company if they can move me to his city so I can be with him. So again, God said yes. Okay, so I was able to transfer to his city, and we lived together for 3 years.
Yes.
Yeah, we lived together for 3 years, and that time I was like, oh my gosh, he doesn't have any plans of marrying me. Because 3 years of living together, right? I mean, it's not that long, but for me, he's in the right age. Like that time, you were already 35, I guess. Yeah, 35. He was in the right age already, 35 years old. So I was thinking that time, he doesn't have any plans of marrying me. I mean, he's already 35, right? I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. Like, look at my friend. She already got married. Look, like that. So I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt. Like I didn't want to pressure him or anything like that, right? So yeah. So in my mind, I hope he will get my point, right? I went on a vacation in the Philippines. It was December. So I was alone to go back to the Philippines. So it was Christmas Eve, and he said, I want to spend the Christmas with you. Okay, so really, are you sure about that? Because it was like a random decision of him, right? You didn't tell me. He didn't tell me that he's going to the Philippines that time. You just suddenly messaged me, right? Dasha? Yeah, like he suddenly messaged me, I want to spend Christmas with you in the Philippines. So I'm like, what? Are you sure? It's like a random decision. So, okay. Because I also wanted to celebrate with him. So I said, yes, I'm gonna pick you up at the airport. So I picked him up at the airport. And then, after that, we went to the hotel. And then, the next day, we went out, right? To celebrate Christmas. We went out to celebrate Christmas. And, we went to the restaurant. It was a restaurant. What restaurant was that again? My memory is so bad. Italianis, yeah, at BGC, right? Yeah, Italianis. So that time I was wondering, there's something different with Yoshi. he's different this time. Like there's something different like that. But I didn't take it seriously. Like I was just enjoying with him, taking pictures and everything. And after that, suddenly he knelt down. He knelt down, and there were like people around, and I was like, what are you doing? And then, will you marry me? I didn't know what to feel. Like it was mixed emotion. Like I suddenly in my mind there was a flashback of all the things that we have been through, and plus the future ahead of us. Like I was already imagining my life with him that time. That's why I cried a lot during when he proposed to me. I wanna cry again. But yeah, I cried a lot during that time, and I said yes. And yeah, I was really shy that time because there are a lot of people looking. But yeah, it was a magical moment for us, and yeah, magical moment. So after he proposed, then okay, so I told my friends, my family. We went back to Japan, and we started planning for our wedding in Japan. So our wedding in Japan was just simple. We just went to the city office. We just signed the papers, and then we took photo, and then yeah, we were officially married, and we went to a restaurant, crab restaurant, to celebrate our marriage. 1 year after our wedding in Japan, we did our wedding in Boracay with our friends and family in the Philippines. So that was basically the celebration of our wedding with our loved ones. So after our wedding, we went back to Japan, and we planned for our honeymoon. So we went to our honeymoon. Our honeymoon was after 4 months. After 4 months of being married, we did our honeymoon. So we went back to Japan, and then we didn't have a baby yet. So we tried again to have a baby. With the grace of the Lord, we were able to make this precious little one. That's it, our love story. Do you have any comments or additional?
No.
Why? For me, our relationship is really God's plan, and things happen for a reason. Things happen because God wanted it to happen. So for me, it's this story is not only how I met my husband, but also a testimony of how God works in mysterious ways. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and we'll see you guys on our next video. Stay blessed and have a wonderful day. Bye.